Aly, I'm upset.
Okay.
I'm upset at just reading this. I know you know the answer, but check this out. Obviously, court storming, field storming, rushing the field. It always raises its head, I feel, at this time of year once NFL football ends. And there's the biggest thing going on is kind of college basketball, where you see court storming. It feels like every weekend. Sometimes it does get a little out of hand. But then there's all these solutions that come up with how to end it, which I don't want. But listen to this one SEC athletic director and see if you can guess which school this athletic director might be from. That said, quote, "I truly believe if we said that the home team, if they storm the field or the court, they're going to lose that game right then and there, that will stop it."
Oh.
Which AD would say that?
I mean, I know the answer.
Yeah, it's not Missouri. It's not Vanderbilt. It's the Alabama athletic director, Greg Byrne, said that he thinks, if you make the home team forfeit if they storm the court, that would end it. Well, I'm sure you would like that, Alabama, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Since you're like the only team in the SEC that ever is on the road and gets the field stormed.
Right. I think, they are still pretty bitter about that loss to Vanderbilt last season, clearly. And they want to try and do whatever they can to stop this. But like you said, he's from the SEC, Alabama, and the SEC, and the SEC has been very... egregiously aggressive with these rules against court and field storming. We talked not too long about the Vanderbilt, I think it was athletic director, going around and begging students not to storm the court because they were going to get a third fine. And it obviously didn't work. The fans stormed the court after they won a big basketball game. I think it was against Kentucky or something.
Yeah.
And so they had to pay like $500,000 to Kentucky.
I think Vanderbilt had stormed the court 2 weekends in a row, which is kind of out of control.
Yeah, that's true. They had beat like Tennessee and then they beat Kentucky. So that was getting a little out of hand. But the SEC has been very aggressive with these rules that they've put in place, causing these schools to have to pay, which just is awful because it's like you're punishing the wrong people in this situation. You're punishing the student athletes. You're punishing the program by making them pay this fee. They're not the ones storming the court.
Yeah.
Like, that's not who should be paying for this. I know it's impossible to try and charge fans.
You know what they should do is that Vanderbilt just shouldn't win games. If they just stopped beating Alabama and Kentucky and Tennessee, they wouldn't have this problem.
No.
And then those teams could be in the playoff, and it would not be a big deal.
No.
So
they just need to take...
everybody would be happy.
They just need to take away these... Sure. They just need to take away these stupid rules with these stupid fines because they're ridiculous and definitely don't even think about adding a forfeit because your conference, you have said for years, your conference, it means more, it's better, blah, 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 blah. We're so much tougher in the SEC. You don't look so tough now.
You look like a bunch of big babies.
Yeah, you're just crying over people storming the field because they beat you, and now you're like, you shouldn't be able to win this game. You should have to forfeit, blah, blah, blah. You're not so tough now, SEC.
And keep this in mind if you think, well, you know what? I truly believe that if we made the home team lose and forfeit the game if they storm the field, then we'd stop it from happening. Yeah, and then you'd start people rioting instead.
Right.
Because Alabama would lose to Vanderbilt, and then the students would rise up and be like, no, we won the game.
Yeah.
And even worse things would happen.
Yeah,
it's
that would
dumb.
Chaos.
Just let them rush the field. Do what Duke did this weekend. Get your players off the court of the field as soon as you can. Like, do it safely.
Yep.
Don't have them out there like Caitlin Clark elbowing people. And everything's fine. I say that it's gone on for longer than you and I have been alive. People storm the court.
Yeah.
And it's only recently that it's been an issue, and it's because the players and the big programs are being annoying about it.
Yeah, they're being babies.
While you're here, you should watch more of our videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.